Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to my bookie nook. So today I have glasses falling off my face because it's too hot today. Summer, I thought you were over. What are you doing coming back with a heat wave? Sorry, mini rant there. Autumn, come on! Yeah, so I have a new readathon that I will be showing my TBR for. In this video, it is the Oceanathon. So earlier in August, I made the conscious decision that I was not going to do any readathons in September because I've done nothing but readathons for the last 4 months, I think, and some of those being month-long readathons, which I have thoroughly enjoyed, don't get me wrong, but I kind of just want to read what I want to read. So I said to myself, no readathons in September, I'm just going to pick up whatever I feel in the mood for. And then someone created Oceanathon. I can't for the life of me at this moment in time remember their name, but I will link it for you in the description box down below so you can check them out if you're interested in joining in. I have an awful memory. I'm surprised I even remember my name half the time. And the Oceanathon is to read books based on mermaids and pirates. Mermaids. So you can bet your ass I'm joining in with that readathon because I love me some mermaids, and to be honest, I'm really enjoying pirate stories at the moment, so who knew? So I have a couple of books here that I'm going to attempt to read in the first week of September. I believe the Oceanathon is from the 1st till the 8th of September. And as I say, I will link all the information for you down below because I'll probably have it when I do all the blurb in the description box for you. So yeah, so these are 4 books that I'm going to hope to get to in the Oceanathon. If I don't get to all of these, I'm not going to like punish myself because I'm one of those people that if I say I'm going to do something, then I do it. Even if I have to really push myself hard to complete it, I will, because that's who I am. I don't like to fail, basically. But I'm allowing myself in September, because I did say I wasn't going to do any readathons in September, and I'm actually going to be doing 2. There will be another video later on in September to announce the second readathon I'll be taking part in, but that one I'll explain later. But this one I just couldn't pass up, So I am giving myself permission that if I don't finish all 4 of these books, then that's okay. I'm gonna be okay. So I have picked out 2 books for pirates and 2 books for mermaids, and that was pretty hard actually for me because I have quite a few books with mermaids in them, obviously. So yes, let me start off with the mermaids first. So the first one you're probably going to laugh at me for, because this is like, it's not just middle grade, but it's like the younger side of middle grade. But when I saw it, I wanted it. I wanted it because I'm daft like that. But it is this one. This is Bad Mermaids on Thin Ice. And this is written by Sibyl Pounder, I believe. And this one really is a middle grade. So you have like your little doodles and stuff like that. It won't take me long. This one has 220 pages in it. It is only like, that's the side of my hand, and I'm not a big person. I'm about 5'1", 5'2". So I don't have big hands. So as you can see, it's only a small book. This is a normal size book. Give you a sneak peek there, and as you can see, it's a little bit smaller than a normal book. But yeah, so this is Bad Mermaids on Thin Ice. This is actually book 3. I like it when books do that. Adult books should do it. I know children's books tend to do it more often than adults, but adults really should, because it annoys me when they don't. So this is about two notoriously bad mermaids plotting to take over the world using magical ice statues hidden in each of the mermaid cities. And of course next door are going to start drilling. Either that or my husband's having a really long fart. So Beatty, Mimi, Zelda and their new friends must get to the statues first, but to do that they're going to need some kind of portal and the help of the Fortress Bay spies. So yeah, I'm going to be reading that one. Shouldn't take me too long. I could probably knock it out in one evening, so that should be fun. The second mermaid book is The Mermaid by Christina Henry. Now, Christina Henry likes to take these original fairy tales and give them a bit of a spin, so to speak, or a darker sort of storyline. She does do other books like Alice, the Red Queen and the Lost Boy. I really want to get a hold of the Lost Boy. I kind of wish that I had Lost Boy and then I could put that into this readathon, because that's based on Peter Pan and the Pirates. So yeah, it's a shame I don't have the Lost Boy in my collection, but I do have the Mermaid for obvious reasons. So yeah, I'm going to be reading this one. This is about a fisherman who lived on a cold rocky coast, never able to convince any woman to come away and live with him, but one evening he pulls up his net and finds a woman in it, a mermaid. Basically they fall in love, grow old, or he does, she does not, and then remarks of this strange and unusual woman travels from village to village until they reach the ears of a man whose business was in the selling of the strange and unusual. His name was P.T. Barnum and he'd been looking for a mermaid. So it sort of combines the story of P.T. Barnum with the Little Mermaid, and I'm really interested in how this one goes. I've heard mixed reviews on this, some like it, some don't. So I'm interested to think about what I might think of it. So yeah, he will never let her go, it says on the tail, and I just love the front cover of that. So that's the second mermaid book. Moving on to my pirate books. I recently showed this book in a haul that I did over on my other channel. I will link that video for you down below, and this is the Peter Pan and Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens classic by J.M. Barrie. So I really love the front covers of these, and basically everybody knows the story of Peter Pan, surely. Lost boy goes, well, to be fair, I said I wanted to read The Lost Boy, but I technically have Peter Pan's story here anyway. So yeah, boy is called Peter, Peter Pan lives in Neverland with the Lost Boys, fights Captain Hook the pirate, and he takes 3 children, Wendy, John and I always forget the other little boy's name. Wendy, John and Michael, and he takes them to Neverland and they have adventures. So yes, and this one has the short story of Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens as well. So I don't know what that one's about, never read that one, never read Peter Pan, but we have some real nice sort of drawings in here as well. So Captain Hook looks relatively evil in that picture. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to be reading Peter Pan, hopefully. And then the final book that I'm going to hopefully get in on this readathon is Treasure Island, the pirate story, with Long John Silver and Captain Flint, and this is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. I'm going to hopefully be reading this one as well. It is only a short one at 254 pages, but it is a classic, so classics do tend to take me a little bit longer than a normal like fantasy story. So yeah, I do believe that all 4 books just going to try and hold them all for now. All 4 books do equal up to just over 1,000 pages. And so that equals to me reading about 200 or 180 to 200 pages a day. That's doable for me, so I'm not too worried. I do believe I will get through all 4, but tune in on the sort of second week of September and I will do an update to let you know how I got on. So yeah, that is my Oceanathon TBR. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!